I told Jose I texted him all your money got the ball. It looked like I saw you go down.
You know what? I was hit it. I was saying, well, it's gonna be close. I went back up one road and looked over like, okay, I'm at the right distance. And I knew it was gonna be to my right. And I looked over real quick and I was like, oh shit, that's people. So I just told myself, if it's close, you gotta go for it. You know what? I leaned and I leaned and I leaned. And people last second, I just kind of like fell on everybody.
You got it.
These guys jumped over and they're like, and I'm like telling them, I got it. I broke my ball, I put my glove on the bench, and I could see the ball as it was. And I was like, yes. That was my first attempt at trying to catch it.
Yeah, that was exciting. That was a great home run. Yeah. It was in the same area too, right?
Right. One run, like once he threw me, I reached over to get it, my friend bumped my arm a little bit. It just popped right out, and I was just like, oh my god. He felt bad, I said, don't feel bad. I was actually reaching over you. He didn't have a glove on.
I was over there watching it. It's so hard to see over here, but I can tell, like you
tell everybody says, what did you do? I'm like, I got bumped, man. I'm sorry.
No, it happens all the time. You see it all the time. That other guy with the green hat, he caught Bill that was right to him. I'm like, oh man, you better get it.
Those are special.
Because you're just waiting on it.
I know.
Over here, it's nuts. You're battling.
When I caught that ball, I was trying to get up, and people were pushing me and screaming at me, what are you doing? And I started thinking, I'm sorry. There's a little girl there with her father, and this lady was just like, what do you think you're doing? And I'm like, lady, do you think I sit here and stop at the home ball company taking inventory of everybody around me? I'm watching the ball. I'm sorry. Well, when you can't just, I said, I just leaned over and kind of fell over. I'm sorry. It's not like I'm stepping on people's laps. People get so angry like that. So I try to explain to them. You know you're going to probably, the possibility you might be on TV. You don't want to be standing there yelling. That's not a good look.
Like the Philly, look at the Philly lady.
Exactly. Not a good look.
Yeah, that was exciting.
But then as I turn and I walk out of the bench, the guy in the little front pushes me. And I stop, I turn around, and I start keep it cool.
Was just doing it to me?
Yeah, he's like, what's up, dude? What are you doing, dude? And I'm like, dude, I'm telling everybody I'm sorry. What's the problem? Don't touch me again. And I told him, just don't even think of touching me again. Next thing you know, all the security's coming, Bob's down. So I got up and I walked. I said, you want to talk to me? He just, not yet. And I'm like, so wait a minute, you think I did something wrong? Is that what is that? They said, no. He said, did you get, are you hurt? I said, no, I'm fine.
Oh, they were checking on you because you fell down and you caught the
I
ball.
don't think so. I think they were checking on me. They saw me get pushed. They stopped and turned around and talked to me. And then he said, did you get hit? And I said, no. People were jumping on me trying to find the ball. I told them I got it. I took my car. And so he said, okay. And they just turned to walk away. They always have to do a little, investigation. They call it.
That's why I missed Lynn. Lynn was there. He wasn't that bad.
He was awesome. Yeah, it gets rowdy out here.
Yeah, especially when it's something like that. It's a whole ball. It's anybody's game.
You know what? There really wasn't like that many people out there, but there were 3 people. I know. There were 3 people in both rows right where I was, so I had to kind of follow that. It wasn't like I dove. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got bruised.
Yeah, it looked like you just leaned over and then you just
I had to reach the ball in.
Our first performance, born and raised in Los Angeles, Joe's son is comprised of 4 lifelong friends. Their distinctive sound blends hypnotic melodies, raw intensity, and psychedelic textures that are uniquely their own. Please welcome Joe's son.
Not deflected, and I was thinking, don't, when the ball's coming in, turn your head. You need to hit the face of the baseball. But I didn't, and I reached out for it, and boom, caught it solid. I was like, wow. I gotta be honest with you, I was so happy. Because there's 2 movies that I could have caught earlier in the last few years. One of them, he hit it literally right to him. All I did was stand up and wait for it. And when the ball came in, I reached up to catch it right here, and some guy in the row in front of me, like 5 seats down, he had a clear shot, he went over, and at the last second, he stepped up on the bench and put his glove right in front of my body. And I just went, oh, and I was really upset. Then, he hit another one, like a season later, and it was a bomb. And I ran up the steps, and I stopped to turn around, and it went over my head, one row. And I was just like, oh my God. I turned around, and see how the steps, it was in the steps. Yeah, they'll take your teeth out.
Yeah, they'll hurt.
But, you know, but you almost catch 2 homers in 1 game, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, just to touch them.
Yeah.
You know, you touch the second one. That's
yeah, I'd rather not touch it if I'm not going to catch it.
It just hit your palm.
It hit. So it's coming down, and I reached over my friend to grab it, and then my elbow got hit, and it jarred my hand enough to where it just popped right out. Now I probably could have still squeezed it when I caught it, but you know when you're leaning over somebody, it's an awkward. It's like I'm trying to scoop it, but when it hit, yeah, you caught my elbow. That's all it took to pop it right out. Very subtle. It's just a very little tiny bump.
Did he end up getting the ball?
No. Watch the replay. It's hysterical. There's a guy in the second row, and the ball pops out of my glove. It's going like this way, and he's got his hand on some girl on the back of her head, and he's just pushing her down, and she reaches up for it, and she's just like here. Oh, it's hysterical. Oh, it is. It's really funny. Anyway. What's your name? My Steve. So high, it's almost like my seats, I have 4 seats up here. $60,000.
I'm over in Redfield Tunnel.
For 2 or 4? 4. Yeah, right. That's what mine was, 22. Now it's 26 bucks.
Yeah, oh, because you're lower.
4 4.
You were getting paid 22. I just had to spend money on it. Yeah, so they were like,
That's crazy money. And I did it.
yeah, that's crazy.
Would you like to know? Should I stay or should I go?
And then they doubled them again. I'm like, you went from my 50 to 2700. Now it's like well over $6 grand a seat. I have to go. I don't want to go. You live your whole life to have a time to do like this.
been a long struggle for the Dodgers fans. There's been a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, but
Mostly
we finally,
downs.
we finally got a good team.
Yeah. Our best team was 2017.
Oh shit, they're hitting. I gotta get my butt out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hey Mike, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
아니 얼굴 같아.